What's up all you Venomized dudes and dudettes, ToyShiz here, and I'm back again to give you guys another fresh retro shiz look back at the past, and we're heading all the way back to 2006 for the Toybiz Marvel Legends Marvel Icons series, specifically their Venom action figure, and these were really ahead of its time. Really excellent sculpting, 12-inch scale, and it is still to this day one of my most favorite Venom figures that's ever been produced. Just look at the face on this guy, the tongue. The tongue has a bendy wire in it. It can also swivel as well. The jaw was articulated. It's just very cool. All the musculature, the sculpted details, the spider is sculpted into his chest and everything. You can have a lot of fun with the tongue, the eyes, the wash. That's what really separates this Venom, I think. And just an FYI, there was a bit of a secondary slash variant on this figure. It's more of an Eddie Brock face, a little bit of a he's being overtaken by the symbiote. Very cool figure, and if you can grab that one, it's still equally cool, but nothing really can show this one up. This one is just perfect Venom through and through. Over 30 points, give or take, of articulation. That's what it's touted on the box. To this day, I still love the hands on this guy. All the fingers are articulated. Really nice grip to him. It's really cool to see what they can do in the larger 12-inch format. No white patches on the back of his hands, but the spider symbol is really what shows off a lot. I think it's a sculpted line work with the really crisp white lines, the black lines to everything. I think the only drawback, let's say in modern standards, is the ball-jointed legs right there at the groin. I think it can get a little gummy, like it hinders the stance of the figure sometimes. You get him going, you get him stance, it looks great. He even has toe articulation as well. I really like the pointed boot. That to me, I don't like the more, feet and nails and all that kind of stuff for Venom. I always like the pointed boot on the backside. This really shows the musculature of Venom, really big upper body, and then it kind of slinks into like a tiny, and it's cool. It's cool the way that they have sculpted this figure out, and I just love the face. The face, the teeth, very much the white. It looks like a painting almost, just the way they applied the paint, the tongue, the teeth are individually sculpted and painted with a black wash. It's more like an art toy. This thing was ahead of its time, like I said. For about the $25, $30 mark, you really couldn't find anything better. This is a fantastic Venom. I highly recommend grabbing one just for the tongue alone. Giant, massive tongue. This one was technically scaled down to more of the 6-inch Legends style. He did have a push button on his back. The face didn't really come out as well, I think. And when you pair him up more with, let's say, the most recent Venom that's actually on shelves now, he's more like a 10-inch figure, 11-inch at the most. But you could see the stylistic difference. This one's a little bit more cartoony. It loses that sculpted detail. It looks a little bit more computerized. Whereas back in the day, it kind of looks like this was hand sculpted and it was meant to. This one looks just a little bit too pristine, too perfect. Whereas this one, you could see the details. Maybe the paint's just a little bit off here and there. Both are actually good Venoms. I don't mind it if you have a large collection of Venoms. And then, of course, here he is next to the standard 6-inch, more modern Marvel Legends Venom. And just a heads up, if you haven't entered already, I have the link in the description below. Thank you again to custom designer RIBOBLITO. I'll put a link to his Instagram as well. Father's Day giveaway. Go and enter now to win yourself one of these awesome Spider-Man the Animated Series Venom heads. In kind of displaying him with more of the 6-inch, 7-inch figures, Venom can be slated as more of a bigger character. Yeah, he's a little bit too tall, for most in the scale-wise, but dang, he looks fantastic. He looks ferocious. Again, highly recommend this Venom, but I'm curious to know what you guys think. Do you have him? Do you need to get him now? Comment below, let me know, and let's talk everything Venom. What is your favorite Venom figure of all time? Any brand, any line, any year? I want to know. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. As always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, remember, when it comes to Venom figures, there's a whole host, a whole bevy, all kinds of differences, and they all matter because Venom has drawn a million different ways over the years. And when they do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.